Personally, I think that this is a very well-written book. I believe that both Don Haskins and Dan Wetzel did a very fine job at combining an autobiography and a biography into the same novel. Dan did a very nice series of interviews in order to create a third-person view. Don surprised me with his glib use of words and his witty humor. This story is truly inspiring and can be read by a variety of readers, but mostly sports fans. Although the story focuses mostly around athletics, multiple other social issues come into play in racial struggles and college demographics. Don Haskins wrote this book in order to inform his fans about the real experiences he and his team went through, both the good and the bad. Even when coaching a completely dominant basketball team, the entire season had both positives and negatives. Positives include the national championship and a national spotlight. Negatives include hecklers and hate mail along with misleading articles. The message in this book is that everyone should be treated equally no matter their size, shape, or race. As said by Dan Wetzel, the only race coach Don Haskins cared about was the race to the national championship. Don Haskins never cared about the race of his players as long as they could play ball. In this book, I learned not to judge by your first impression of someone, but by what they prove they can be. More cliché way of saying this, don't judge a book by its cover. This is present when Haskins recruited whoever he thought could contribute something to his team. Coaches were expected to not discipline their black players and just let them play. Haskins treated them the same as his other players. If you were Coach Haskins, how would you have treated the 7 black players on your team differently than the others? Both the players and the coaches received multiple letters and phone calls regarding their racial situation, most of them negative. How would you respond to the hate mail and hecklers? Why? Texas Western beat top-ranked Kentucky in the national championship. What would be your reaction to defeating the top team in the nation for the national title? Texas Western was a small school that only a few people have heard about. What expectations would you have of a team of Texas Western's caliber today? Why? The only way Haskins would keep his job is if he were to stay in the athletic dorm and eat school food. If you were Coach Haskins' wife, would you go with him to El Paso? Why or why not?